It was only a matter of time, and now they're doing it. I got an email today from Google saying that websites with business profiles will be turned off soon. For years, Google had this cool feature where if you had a Google business profile, with just a few clicks, you could import all of that information into a clean and simple one-page website, and they would host it for free on a business.site subdomain, and you could redirect it, or you could display it at a custom domain even if you wanted, and it would automatically update anytime you updated the info on your Google business profile. According to this email, they are sunsetting that starting March 1st. In 3 months, they're killing it. It's going the way of many great services like Google Reader. I miss Google Reader. And not so great services like Google Wave. Anybody remember Google Wave? Me and Ben and one other guy. But it's a bummer because it was a way to have a super simple business website that you didn't have to keep updated, because anytime you updated your Google business profile info, your website would update too. So what do you do if this was your website and it's going away? They mention right here in Google Sites in their documentation. So let's take an example of a business that I have admin access to, Jake's Grill, some of the best barbecue in the Baltimore area. They have a Google business site that looks like this. It just pulls in their menu from their page. They picked a photo of their place. It's not much to look at, but I'm telling you, the food is ridiculously good. Look at all these reviews. Pull in your reviews from your Google business profile, pull in photos that people had posted that you could select. It embedded a Google map, pulled in your hours, nice little get directions and call now buttons. As far as simple, uncomplicated sites go, can't beat it. So how do you continue if you just want something like this, but now it's going away? Your probably cheapest option is going to be to build something with sites.google.com. So if you navigate to Google Sites, let's do it right now for Jake's Grill. You can create a new site from scratch, or you can choose a template. Now, templates here, you've got all kinds of things. In terms of businesses, they've got just a few options. The restaurant template is multiple pages, and so we're not going to mess with that. We're just going to create a single page that has everything, the Google business site experience. I'm just going to hit create new site. I've got a new site totally from scratch here. And let's just work our way through. We'll put in the name of the business, Jake's Grill. This is where your page title or tagline could go. Best barbecue in Baltimore. It really is so good. I'm going to stretch this out. All right. Now, I don't love this sort of default style that it comes with. If you click on themes over here, you've got lots of different options. Okay. So here we go into themes, and let's go with impression and make it yellow. Font style, they give you a few different options. I like this capital style for Jake's. We'll change the image background and stuff in a minute. But first thing, this pages tab here, you can have multiple pages. So if you wanted a menu page, if you wanted a reviews page, if you wanted just a link in your header, that is a telephone link. You can do tell, and then your phone number, and that'll make it a clickable link. So you can have different things with your navigation, but we're not going to do all that. We're going to keep it super simple. One page. So it's just the home page. And then here's all the different block types and a few basic kind of layouts that you can bring in. So let's go back over to the Jake's site. It's just got the business title, Barbecue Grill in Cockeysville. See, these are the kind of things that you're not going to be able to duplicate in Google Sites. Like, it just showed people whether you were open or closed at the moment that they were looking at it based on the day and time of when they're accessing the site. If you want something like that feature, by the way, Squarespace has a mobile information bar that's really handy. And that is when anybody views, if you have a Squarespace site and you have it turned on, it pulls into the bottom contact info you've put in for your business. But that is a topic for another video. In fact, I'm working on a complete course on setting up your business site on Squarespace, but we'll get there eventually. Right now, we're looking at Google Sites, and we're just trying to get Jake's Grill back online. You can see they've got their header thing, a call, and an image that isn't that great, but we use it. So if we on a background image here, click that, we click upload. So we upload that image that I just downloaded. And now it's got it as a little background thing there. You can make this taller if you want, or even a full kind of cover the section of the homepage, but you don't have a lot of control besides this text of what it says up there. You can't have a button and stuff. So I would skip that, or could just delete this entirely and add in a different kind of section for bringing a text box and type in best barbecue in Baltimore. Make it title text. We'll center it. Give it a background image. And we'll add in spacers above and below. Let's add a button too. There's the phone number. The protocol for a telephone link is tel : and then the number. All right, there's our button. All right, we've got an image. Now we need to bring in the menu. That's going to be a bunch of text. You're going to need to go in here and grab something like this. What I'm doing is deleting these images. And now there we've got menu. Pit beef, $8. Pulled pork. Chicken. You see, I'm creating the first section. Menu, you would go on down there. Now reviews here, so nice because it pulled in your most recent reviews. Can't do that. You have to bring in something else like this. Change the background of these. Now you get your text. Here you would take Gavin's review. It's a long review. And here's Corey's review. If you have avatars for your people, you could upload them here, or you can just delete them. Stretch this out. And if you need stars, search for star Unicode and just copy a star symbol. And you've got your 5 stars. All right, where else were we? The whole write a review button or read more. So how you could get those is add a text box here, make it gray, review. And here you would go to your Google business page and under this get more reviews button, you would copy this link and take it back to your site and make that link a button. There we go. Read all views. And for that, you would want to, I guess you would do the same link, but without the review slash. We'll make that outlined. Got Best Barbecue in Baltimore. We've got reviews. What else do we need? Here's the little kind of general store info. We'll drag a text box in to here, make it yellow. Here's all their basic info. Move this up top. Make these last 3 things bullet points. And make it not quite so wide. All right, how are we doing? We've got everything except the gallery, and then of course the map, contact, hours, and address. All right, let's add a map. Make it pretty easy. You just search for your place. Zoom out a little bit so you can see it in context of Baltimore. Select. All right, now here's Jake's info, and let's add text. I'll paste it without formatting. That's all looking good. Let's see, it's got we'll add the address in outside of the embed. All right, and let's make that bold and make it a link. Okay, how are we doing here? We've got the hours, address, map embed. We could make all this yellow. And you could actually do all this as a footer. So if you notice down here, if you're going to have multiple pages, you would want to design the footer to have this kind of stuff rather than just putting it at the bottom of your homepage. But this gets us all the way there. Oh, except for the gallery. If we want to show images, we could add another section. You have the option of an image carousel where it just cycles through different images, or you could do something like this that has different photos. Let's add an image carousel so you can see what that looks like. And that'll just rotate through the images. Now, again, you're going to have to update this yourself. This isn't going to automatically update from your Google Business profile. But when you get it how you like it, you go in here, you can play with the navigation. If you have a logo, you can upload it here. If you have a simplified version of the logo, you can do that. I usually advise just sticking with text. Although Favicon.io lets you create a nice, simple Favicon. Let's see. Let's do Jake's Grill. Make it white with orange background. Clean. Download that. Unzip that. Go back to the settings here and under Favicon, upload. Logo. If you want to, I would turn this off and anchor links unless you have a specific reason to keep it. If you want to track analytics on your page, you would need to go to Google Analytics, analytics.google.com, and create a property and get the analytics code, which would be something like this. Wait, no, that's property ID. Sorry. Data streams. It would be something like this. And then you would paste that in here. And that would then give you access to Google Analytics. If you want to have a little announcement banner that slides in the top, and all sandwiches. And you can have a link and everything too if you want. That would show. It's a fun little feature, but I'm going to turn that off. So make sure those settings are all straight. And then the last one, so if you want to publish it for free, you just hit publish. And this would be your URL. Here's where you could edit this URL, but you're not going to be able to change any of this stuff, only this, which is not super professional looking. The you definitely want to have a custom domain linked to it. I'll just publish this for now so you can see. View published site. And here's your site. There it is. It's already up and running. I see the little edit this page thing because I'm the owner of this site. And there's this little info thing, which is all the branding that Google gives, which is pretty minimal to show that it was built on Google sites. There's your telephone link. If you want to connect it to a domain, here's what you have to do. So you click the gears, you go to custom domains, start setup. I'll do it with one of the domains that I own. And now I have to verify my ownership in Google Search Console. So what they'll have me do, they'll want to have me add a text record. We'll go here to Pork Bun, which is my favorite domain registrar. This is what it looks like to edit on Pork Bun. So here's strongsites.app. And if you go here to edit your DNS records, you add what's called a text record and you make this www and you add in this thing, add, and you've added that record. Now you go back to Google site thing and click verify. Oh, just, it's not at the www. That's why. Take away that. Let's try this again. Verify. Yay. Now we verified our ownership on Google Search Console. And we go back over to Jake's Grill and see if it accepts it, and then click next. All right, we're going to have to create a new CNAME entry. So let's grab this, and go over to Pork Bun. Going to create a CNAME record at the www host. Click add. And now click done. Pork Bun is just great. I can't recommend it highly enough. And I'm not even an affiliate. This is how you can get a simple site going through Google Sites. There's another way, if you didn't particularly love that method of building. There's another way that I like, and that is with Card. They offer a free tier, but it's limited option. And if you want to remove their branding, you'll need to pay $20 a year, which if you ask me is pretty cheap. So say you want to do any one of these, they have these kind of long scroll landing pages. They have these simple profiles like this, filter to landing. Well, go to profile. And just pick this first one. Here's their editing thing. So they give you a profile page that already has, it's already populated with dummy content. You just have to change it out. So then you're going through and just swapping all these things out. Oh, got to resize that image. It gets a little more complicated. It's not quite as simple as Google, but they give you a lot more detailed controls and options than Google Sites would give you. Here, you would publish it to a custom domain and you would have to add some records so that you control share image, Favicon, Google Analytics, or you can also inject other analytics into your site if you want. They give you a lot of different options. You can do things. I guess you could embed Google Forms on your Google site, but Google Forms is an ugly form solution. Whereas for $19 a year with Card, you get fully unbranded and you can do more complex things. I'll show you. I am a Card affiliate, so I'll include my affiliate link here. But you can see some sites that I've made with Card for a local lawyer. And there's contact form for my wife's coloring book. All kinds of things. That's a Stripe button. You can buy it right there. For one of the best pizza shops in Baltimore. Super simple place. House for rent, a coach, a venture capital fund, cleaning service, books. You name it. You have, with Card, you have a lot more creative control than you do with Google Sites. It's only for one-page sites. You can't do multi-page sites. If you're coming from a Google Business, a free Google Business website, it gives you a lot more control than that did, without the sticker price of a Squarespace or a Wix or something like that. So I'll include, if you use code Strong Sites, I don't know if you get a discount or not, but it's $19 a year. It's super cheap. If I was a business willing to pay a few bucks to create a site, a professional looking website that's just one page to take the place of my Google Business page free site that was going away, I would go with Card. But if you're looking to keep it free except for the domain, Google Sites is how you would do it. Good luck. If you're interested in the course that I'm developing for small business owners to look good and get found online by creating a website and also claiming and optimizing your Google Business listing and some of these other things, head over to strongsites.co and drop your email in there, and you'll be the first to know when that course drops. And I'm probably going to release it free to the first 100 people or so. Anyway, hope this was helpful.